I want a McFlurry too. I want the sweet and sour sauce. That's the Ooga Booga.
I need an Ooga Booga shit.
We are here to announce the arrest and charging of a 16-year-old male for his role in multiple homicides and non-fatal shootings in the city of Philadelphia as a member of a shooting group that is known as Fast Break. Fast Break. Well, there is a group of people here who, together with the Philadelphia Police Department, has done a pretty amazing job, has worked as a team. And they have worked as a team to put a full court press on Fast Break. And when I say full court press, I do mean court. Not just this one, the one down at the Criminal Justice Center.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The city of brotherly love, huh? Well, as our native daughter Jaguar Wright would tell you, with her melodious voice, ain't no love in the heart of the city. Gun violence activist Jamal Johnson, what you know good? Resolution 200-447. I know that you're an advocate for that resolution. Is that something that would carry over from the Mayor Kenny's administration? Have you had an opportunity to speak with the new mayor, the incumbent, Mayor Sherrell Parker, about that resolution?
No, no, and no. The bottom line is she's come in with whoever she's dealing with to do whatever she thinks she's trying to do. But when it comes to gun violence, she's not saying anything. As far as I'm concerned, she's not doing much. We could use a lot more from her to lead other people to be a part of the solution, but also we could benefit as city council, were as vocal now as they were when Mayor Kenny was here. Because they're not saying anything compared to when Mayor Kenny was here and they were jumping up and down about gun violence. Now, you hardly hear a whisper here or there about what's going on in our community.
Okay, you have an initiative where you and a lot of others go around different parts of Philadelphia and do a patrol, essentially trying to do crime prevention, and your main initiative is gun violence. What have you found that's been most useful in your travels in Philadelphia during your patrols?
One of the things we find to be useful is the presence on our streets. That's why we started Hug the Block, where we walk around to communities at night. You know, we know people that are on the street doing things they shouldn't that see us, and we also know people on the streets that's vulnerable. So both of those sets of people see us. The bad people, hopefully, they're deterred by doing what they want to do. And the good people, hopefully, they feel more protected knowing that there are people on the street looking to make sure it stays safe for them.
Is this something that you believe your initiative would benefit from some funding from the municipalities and the localities? Do you believe that you would be more effective if you were able to actually employ some people who are ready to come out here and help you with your initiative, patrolling and community policing?
Well, the organization that I have partnered up with is called Philly Truce.
Stop peeking outside and come outside.
And Philly Truce has been out here with me doing the Hug the Block, and for whatever reason, they have not gotten city funding for their project, and they're trying to make satellites throughout the city so we have people on the streets all throughout the city of Philadelphia. Right now, it's only one group of us, and we go throughout the whole city of Philadelphia. But right now, City Hall has not funded this project. We don't know why. They should have done it a long time ago. But either way, we're going to keep on moving forward.
Your thoughts on the gang violence, the resurgence of gang violence? We had, I call it a hiatus, maybe the 80s and 90s. We didn't really have gangs in Philly. But we have a major resurgence of gang violence and what's called drill rap, drill rappers. Are you familiar, and what do you think would be most effective in tackling those issues?
Well, I think drill rap is what caused us to have the escalating amount of numbers of homicides that we had in the last 3 years. Unfortunately, or fortunately, most of them are either locked up or dead or laying in wait. But they're not around making the kind of noise and causing the kind of mayhem they have in the past, which is why now we're about 202 homicides compared to 562 homicides. Okay, I mean, they put everything online. Cops are obviously watching them, they peeping them and then lock them up if they don't get killed first. So I don't really see that as a major issue anymore like it used to be in the past. Even though they're probably still out here, they're not causing the kind of chaos they have in the past. And we're hoping that they don't start it back up again.
So it's a close link between the drill rappers. It's kind of an extension of the gang element. What's your message to the gangs in Philadelphia? Because there's a large number of gangs nowadays.
Yeah, the gangs out here still, and from my understanding, people working directly with certain gangs when they're having conflicts. But overall, I would say that the issue that's going on, because if you look at statistics, a lot of people committing a lot of these homicides are actually over 18 years old. They're not youth per se, okay? And this is like recently, a lot of these killings are being done by people who are old enough to go to adult
prisons.
I don't know why I did
Facilities.
But the thing is, we have to start reaching out to them too. See, we put so much time and attention on the youth, and I'm saying youth, I'm talking about 17 and below, and we're not talking to these older guys who are out here shooting and killing each other. Some over dumb stuff, you know, some over maybe gang affiliation. But the truth of the matter is, we have to address everybody all the way around. And right now, it seems like a lot of attention being given to youth, 17 and below, and it's good. But still, we have to spread it out. And that's one reason we need people on the street, so that people can interact with the people that's out here, as well as the members of our community.
One last question. As you mentioned, there's a major emphasis on the youth as it comes to tackling and intervening in gun violence. Is there any initiative to work with the juvenile justice system and the different in-school programs and residential facilities that house these juveniles?
Yeah, there's a lot of look, one thing that's for sure, there's a program out there for everything now. Anybody that tells you they can't get a job, I'm sorry, I don't believe it. There's jobs out here, there's opportunities out here, there's money out here. They're doing everything they can for these people that want to get what they need. Now, they may not be giving them money that they make selling drugs, but they give them enough to at least to start a stable life and get on their way. So if you want to do something out here in Philadelphia today as a youth, especially as a black youth, it's out here for you. Even if you're over 18, even if you have a felony record, there are opportunities out here that they've never been before. So I just don't go with this belief that kids need jobs and people can't find work. There's work out here if they want it. They just got to come and get it.